Creating a wedding film can be tough, but creating a wedding film that your couples love can feel even tougher. Hi, my name's Joe, and I'm a wedding videographer that would like to share what I have personally learned to make sure that my couples love their wedding film. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not here to focus on how we can create the best possible film ever, but rather, how can we assure that our couple loves the wedding film that we create for them? Because that's important. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing, that your couple loves their wedding film. Also, if you'd like to keep learning more about wedding videography, please hit the subscribe button down below, as you can expect to see more videos about this topic. Now, the question is, how can we assure that the couple loves their wedding film? Well, really, it comes down to setting the expectations. What do I mean by that? Wedding couples have never hired a wedding videographer, 9 times out of 10, and really don't know what to expect other than, well, a wedding film. So how can we set expectations? Well, we do this in 2 ways. Let's start with the first. We need to set the expectations on our process. What do I mean by that? Well, the couples really need to understand what to expect when they book us, when we film their day, and what they can expect throughout the post-production stages and final delivery. Let's get a little bit more specific. So we need to set expectations in the process in how do we go about picking our music? Do we mic the officiant? Do we mic the groom? Do we use a light during the wedding reception? These are questions that we want to ask ourselves to make sure that we keep the couple in mind and that they understand our process. Because what happens if we don't communicate? Well, every couple will create their own expectations. And when they do that, those expectations could potentially become unrealistic. And when that happens, we put ourselves in a position to fail. So we need to communicate with our couples and tell them our process about our music selection, how we go about miking the groom and officiant, and how we go about lighting during the wedding reception. Because when we do that, we set expectations with our couples. And when they know what to expect, they'll be extremely happy when you deliver exactly what you told them. The second way how we set expectations is really going over our style. And what I mean by style is talking about our style of filming and our style of editing. Every videographer is different, and we can never truly replicate different people's works. Our works are unique and they're our very own. So we want to make sure that our couple understands that. Here's some questions to keep in mind. Are we a fly on the wall when we film? Or do we direct a bit more? Do we focus more on a narrative within our wedding film? Or do we do more of a music video? None are bad, but they're different. And we want to make sure that our couples understand that. And again, when we create expectations, we put ourselves in a position to succeed. And when the couple knows what to expect, they're on the same wavelength with you, and they'll love the film. So again, just to reiterate the main points, communicate with your couples, set expectations, talk about your process and the style of filming and editing. When you do so, you will always put yourself in a position to succeed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, it would mean so much to me if you could leave a like down below. And I'm a bit curious myself, what do you do to set expectations with your couples? Leave a comment down below, as I'm really curious. And if you'd like to see a wedding film that I recently sent to a couple and they liked, thankfully, you can see that right here.